step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And he finally steps out, but it seems the damage has been done. That's down inside the enemy 40.
Just feels appropriate for them. All season, their special teams, they've been lauded for their ability to impact a game in an instant. And here in the playoffs, on a big stage, they're doing the exact same thing from the jump, with an incredible return to set up a very short field.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Looking to throw right away. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That one gains 7. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here we go. Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance.
Ready.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. 19 Charger, 19 Charger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Rig alert.
Slot man motioned over.
Lion. Warrior 70. Ready, right?
Throwing off the play fake. Throw is caught.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Get it. 18, Pioneer.
They'll try with Hubbard. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Bengals nothing.
Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, that's a great start and a tough thing to do.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Chase Brown now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go. 11. Can. Start.
Another carry for him. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Back to the well again. And he cuts it back right. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Ready? Start.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Caught by his back. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. Set. Move it, my team. 7 Pirates.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Handoff on 2nd and short. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that's a Chiefs 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go. Viking 18. Back to 60. Go.
Pass play now. He finds Brown right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Dive play straight ahead. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. He's
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go now. Hook 18, right in.
We send a man in motion. Throwing it on second down. On the move, past the 40. He has room past the 25. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed. They can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs hold a slim 2-point lead early. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3. Butker on now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Gun.
Blown back gets the handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
It's now 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes a...
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Bengals 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we 11 and...
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He beams one deep right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Chiefs regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lion.
First down, play action. Called in left side. And they get this down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Let's go now. 75th, 18 Tiger.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
Ready? Buffalo, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Dropping back to throw. It is caught left side. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still second down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 by 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go check, go check. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
24, Bengals 7.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
11. Here we go. 11 Mighty, 11 Mighty, 12, 11 MT, 11 MT.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it's going to be second down.
Here we go.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Second down run, good for 4. That brings up third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And now a fourth down staring right at him. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
It's just set. 11, 180. 11 MT.
Trying for it with Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
They go play action on first down. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Working now from the gun. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. White 80. White hot. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he dodged the tackle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
11 Thomas.
First and 10
Gun, gun.
45-yard line.
White 80. Stop.
They give it to him again. And he'll maybe get 2 out of that. So that play brings us to the 2-minute warning.
I'm one, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go. Can.
Burrow from the gun. It's his running back. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field.
Here we go.
And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Pick up a 5 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. 11. What?
First down, Burrow to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Hits him on the in route. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11.
To the air again, it's Burrow. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors 70, 19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go. Dragon 60. 70 Lions.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
60 Maverick, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Still sticking with the passing game. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
70 Lions.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They've got a man in motion.
Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Bengals will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14-6.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. Brown with a return here. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I'm fine, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 11 mighty. Hey, can.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd Third down, here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42.
11 Thomas. Gun.
Burrow setting to throw. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
11. Here we go. 11, 12.
Burrow to the air now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. 180. It's hot. 11 MT.
Stick it in the air. It's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they got a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
At the 43-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
11 mighty. 12. Here we go.
Fourth down, Burrow. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Bengals have the football down inside the 10. They're at their own 9-yard line. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Here we go. 11 M.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And he has this down to the 34. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 34.
Again, it's Burrow. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
It's now third down and less than a yard.
12.
defense to the line fast.
12, 12, 12.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
12.
On first down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Small gain down to the 23. Rick Martin making that play.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Third and short, it's Burrow. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On one, right?
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Gun.
Here's Burrow. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
11.
The give now out of the shotgun. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals drop the lead back to 13.
Bengals 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Their own 18-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He rolls to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 15. And the first down, Chiefs.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that tape is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
60 Bison.
They run again with Hubbard. And into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third down here. Need 8 on the play.
Come on. Hey, COVID-19. Hurt. 19 tight.
Hubbard again. This gets the first and more. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Kansas City.
18 Cardinal. Vikings, 70, go.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready? Read the load. Read the load. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Right back to Allen. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70.
It's Allen again. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Here's a design run. Hurts. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run, or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with them, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we go. 12. Right in.
Looking to throw. Burrow. Fits it through the middle. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
11-90.
First down.
Burrow on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
11.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Chiefs are stopped and they're going to have the football out beyond their own 30.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
7 Pirates. Ready?
They go play action on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. They're going to try and throw it here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Bengals have some new life in the fourth.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
1st down, Burrow to throw. It's his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Gun.
Back-to-back carries here. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers. Pass the 60.
This is Allen on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Okay, ready?
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
From the 4-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Bronco lead.
Design bootleg here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. The Chiefs offense stayed on the field. They're going to try for 2.
19 Lions, go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
Bengals 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Brown with a return here. Things going well so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow setting to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And they pick him off again.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Hop 70.
We send him left out of the slot.
Ready?
We give here to the motion man. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Chiefs can rest easy with a 3-score lead. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
19 Tiger.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
70 Timberwolves. Cut 19. 60 Bobcats. Trap 60.
Throw here. 3rd down. He completes it in traffic. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 8.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Okay, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge, Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep them inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Third and long. They're going to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So the Chiefs going for 2 once again.
Will set up for the
65.
conversion.
It's caught. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This will be the final play of the game.
Let's get set. Start.
On first down, they'll run. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Cincinnati.